Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your boy Agius, aka Static Shock. And welcome back to another episode of For Life Means, a podcast on encouragement, perspective, and life. Hey, do y'all like that tagline? I came up with that today. Do y'all like that? Let me know somewhere in the comments. I don't know. Just let me know. But anyways, in this episode, I just want to share a quick story about how I broke the law, got pulled over, got a ticket, and then I followed the law and got honked at. So yeah, let me share this story real quick. Okay, so a few months ago, I was driving back from work. For whatever reason, I didn't use the restroom while I was at work, but I really needed to go. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and speed home, skirt. Go ahead and speed home so I could go and do my business, release some things, get some stuff off my heart. Really never mind, I'm not gonna even get into why am I so weird? Anyways, so I was speeding home. That was the first law that I broke. But there was this light that I just decided, it turned red, and I just decided that, I got places to be. So I'm going to go ahead and run this real quick so I can get to where I need to go. And right as I turned, I saw a cop right over there. And I was like, oh, man, he's about to come get me, dog. And so I was like, okay, he was stuck at his red light. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and speed home, and so he doesn't catch me up. And so I was like, okay, I was like, I'm good. Okay. I don't see him behind me. I don't see him anywhere. I don't see any lights coming. And so I pulled up to my gates from my apartment, see him pull up behind me, bada bing, bada boom, got a ticket. I was like, oh man, you couldn't let me off, man. You can't let me off. You little slide me off real quick. But yeah, he gave me a ticket. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and not do that anymore, because I really didn't have to be that much in a rush to run that light. But alas, that's what I decided to do, and alas, I got the ticket. And so I was like, okay, from now on, I'm gonna just go ahead and stop at that light, do my little 3 seconds, stop at the light, and follow the law. So the other day, I did this. So that little situation with the cop that happened last year, like maybe August, October, somewhere around there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just follow the law. So the other day, I decided to do that, to stop 3 seconds, and the car behind me, impatient, honked at me. I was like, oh, come on, man. Come on. I'm over here following the law, and y'all are honking at me. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty upset, because I was already in that situation where I got a ticket for doing this, and so I decided to do the right thing, and I'm still in the wrong. And that phrase is like, if you can't beat them, join them. That doesn't apply here. I don't know what to do about that, because it's on two different sides of the spectrum. Do what you're supposed to do, and you won't get the ticket. Do what you're not supposed to do, and you'll get penalized. There's no place to join where you can satisfy the wants of both parties. And so I was just like, what? There's got to be some kind of lesson in here. And so I was thinking of the phrase, if you can't beat them, join them. And so I was going further into thinking about that, and I was like, okay, it's basically, if you can't beat them, beat yourself. And I know that sounds weird. It sounds weird to say beat yourself. That sounds very weird. I know. But you got to think about it. If you can't beat them, okay, there's something in your heart that you're going to have to fix. There's something in your mind that you're going to have to fix, where you're not going to be distracted. You're not going to be too much affected by those scenarios. And so I was like, okay, I can't worry about this too much, because either way in this life, I'm gonna upset somebody. Either, as a Christian, there might be some things that other Christians don't do, where they're like, oh my gosh, you're sinning. But then there are things that, that I do. There are things that I do that people will applaud. And it's just two different sides, two different spectrums of sides of the spectrum. See, I'm trying to get all scientific and stuff, doing too much. But there's two sides of the spectrum where you can either be hated or you can be loved. And so that's just what I wanted to share today. So yeah, man, just know that there's plenty of people in this world that you're going to try to make an influence, try to impact, try to motivate them, try to encourage them, just try to lead them to a better life. But there's one thing, some people just don't want a better life. Like, they want a better life, but they don't want to work to have that better life. So just know that there's going to be a lot of people that it's going to be hard to turn them over. There's truth there's things that you feel that are true. Other people don't believe those things. And so you'll be fighting so hard to change that person's perspective. But just know that sometimes it's not going to work. It's not going to work all the time. Sometimes it's going to be a real struggle, but you can't take that on yourself. You can't take that personally. That's something that other person is going to have to deal with. And even like some people will try to convince you of the right way to do things, and you'll see them getting upset. Just know that not everything is going to happen the way that you like it. You're going to do the right things, and be penalized for it sometimes. You're going to do the wrong things, and sometimes you're going to be applauded. It's just it's just so many different things that are contradicting each other that you're going to have to deal with. And so I just want to let you know, like, don't take it personal. It's just there's a lot of things that aren't in your power to affect. And so don't take it personal. And so when that person honked at me, I'm not gonna lie, I took it personal. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the right things, trying to live a godly life, abiding by the laws, even though there's some other things I have to do with my car, but I'm abiding by a certain law because I got penalized for it. I'm gonna keep my cool because I can't affect that person. That person, is lawless. Like it says in the Bible, they were a lawless people. So I can't change that person's perspective on what you're supposed to do with this light. You know what I'm saying? So that can apply to many areas of your life. And I just wanted to share that real quick. Thank you again for checking out this episode of For Life Means. Again, the tagline is a podcast of encouragement, perspective, and life. Let me know if you like that, because I think I'm digging it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging it. So yeah, if you're listening to the audio version of this podcast, just know that if you go to YouTube, search For Life Means, and maybe put my name, Agius, because it's kind of hard to find that channel. For Life Means, Agius. I have a video format of the podcast, so you can see my face, you can see the sunlight that's beaming on me right now. You can see me try to over edit these videos. You can see me. You can just see me. And yeah, go check out the audio, the video version. Please leave a comment if you're watching this. And I love you all. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.